How are we going to deal with this?
Can I have that Milky Way?
No, you can't have the Milky Way. That's my Milky Way. I went out this morning, specifically bought this Milky Way to eat after my party.
That's weird.
It's not weird. It's my special food. I like it. Back me up on that, Seth.
I don't think you should get the whole Milky Way. I want some of the Milky Way.
I'd be pretty bummed if I don't at least get a bite of the Milky Way.
Oh, now Craig wants a bite of the Milky Way.
Yeah, I want a bite of the Milky Way.
Everyone gets a fifth of everything.
I want 1/5 of your T-shirt. I want the bottom part, the belly.
I'm not sporting a crop top in your house.
I'll cut that off, make a headband.
You couldn't handle my midriff.
Guys, the only issue is I kind of need the Milky Way. No, for real, I have low blood sugar, and if my endorphins drop too low, I'm going to be a nightmare to be around.
What? Your LBS starts acting up, you can have a finger scoop of Nutella.
One finger scoop of Nutella.
Fair.
As it turns out, Damnation is pretty damn funny when Hollywood is in the hot seat, and nothing says hot quite like a devil in James Franco's bedroom and Inferno in his front yard. But that's exactly what gets served up in the new satire, This Is the End. It's from the creative minds who are behind Superbad, Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. This time they're not just writing, though, they're directing as well. And essentially what they've created is Apocalypse Now for their best buddies. In fact, kind of Rogen's comic clique play extreme versions of themselves. But what makes this send-up really a standout is the way in which it skewers massive movie star egos, yes, but also the way it looks at the cult of celebrity from the inside and out. Now, be forewarned that this movie earns every bit of its R rating, so if you're bothered by excessive bad language, explicit scenes of sex and drugs, and a towering devil who really likes to go full Monty, take a pass on this one.
The power of Christ compels you.
Oh, does it? Does it compel me?
The power of Christ compels you.
Does it, Jay?
The power of Christ compels
Is
you.
the power of Christ compelling me? Is that what's happening?
The power of Christ compels you.
Guess what? It's not that compelling.
But for those degenerates out there like me, This Is the End is really hysterical. The comedy is sharp, it's edgy, it's raw, but it's also relevant. And when those Hollywood hills go up in flames, well, it's hard not to look forward to Judgment Day. This is Betsy Sharkey, film critic for the Los Angeles Times.